My name is Ray Aspinall, and I've been farming all my life, basically. Lived just a quarter mile to the south of here, born and raised. Haven't always been there. I was gone for 4 years to a farm in Rosetown country. But anyway, came back in 1981 and have been here ever since. At that point in time, we started a farm, or set the farm name up as Daybreak Farms for this area. And at that point in time, we were farming conventionally. And by the time 1987 rolled around, we were tired of that and what the chemicals, et cetera, were doing, and we switched over to farming organically. Although we did not certify at that time, we farmed organically up until 1996, and with the encouragement of my neighbor who was organic, he said, if you're going to farm that way, for goodness sakes, get yourself certified so you can capitalize on the dollars. We grow everything that he grew, and that's everything from millet and buckwheat and 2 different kinds of hard wheat and spelt and what we call old Polish wheat, or a little bit of kamut, barley, flax, oats. Last year we seeded a total of 13 different varieties, and our actual commodity sheet or price sheet has 50-some products on it that we offer based on the whole basis of stuff that we actually grow on the farm here, all Saskatchewan grown processed stuff. We buy nothing outside of our own basic area. So we seed a lot of stuff.
Well, it's interesting, my perspective, in that I come from the side of a mom, of course. And when we first had our little family, I wanted to start feeding them healthier, so I started to make my own bread. And my husband really appreciated the homemade bread. Got kind of hooked into where you always had the homemade bread then. And then as we learned more about the organics and how to eat even healthier, it's just become more of a passion as we go along. You know, I can't really say what got me started to get onto this, but maybe it was just reading a little bit here and there. You know how it comes to you from different areas, and you start to realize if we want our children to be healthy, we're going to have to feed them healthy.
It's Old-Fashioned Foods in Regina. They're a big client of ours, and they've grown even since, because the organic market is growing. And that's one place. We go into Nutters, in not all Nutter stores, but several in Saskatchewan. And we are in stores one in Brandon, 3 in Winnipeg. Yeah, 3 in Winnipeg. And we're in Saskatoon and North Battleford. Prince Albert, we're in a big store in Calgary. And we got bakers, a baker in Thunder Bay and 2 bakers in Edmonton, and a baker in Calgary takes some of our rye flour, and we're just in the process of coming on stream with another one in Calgary as well.
We have sent out sample products to some of the stores and asked them to give it amongst their staff, and that's what they've done. And that's how some of them come on board. They go, yeah, we really like that, so we're going to start carrying it.
Where it all is going to end up at, we don't know. I'm passionate enough to think that if you don't want to be if you're going into organics for the market, forget it. Or for the dollar, forget it. Because there's more to it than that. You have to be in it for the principle of it.
Because in the end, your health will pay big rewards, and you'll influence people around you that you will feel good about, because you'll see rewards in their life as well.
Years ago, Red Skelton was on TV, and he always had that little kick to flip to a step kind of thing. You just feel like doing that every day when you go outside.
Will you do it for us later?
No.